Good people of YouTube, my name is Spanner and welcome back to another episode of Knights of the Old Republic. So we are exploring the ancient ruins where Revan and Malak came to discover the secrets of the Star Forge, and we just unlocked both the life and death seals. So let's go back in here. Is this door open? Or do I have... it's open. Cool. Oh, this is it, I guess. Yeah. I thought there were more rooms.
This must be what Revan and Malak found when they entered this temple. This must be where their journey down the dark side began.
What is it?
This is a map. Some sort of intergalactic navigational chart. Revan and Malak must have used this to lead them to the Star Forge. We could use this map to follow their path and find the Star Forge ourselves, but we must be wary. They may have laid traps or concealed what they found.
So, what is the Star Forge exactly?
I don't know, but Revan and Malak were very interested in finding it. It must be a tool of some type, or maybe a weapon. Perhaps the Council can tell us more, but I think this map might be the key to finding the Star Forge, whatever it is. See this world here? This looks like Korriban, a Sith world. And if that's Korriban, then this is Kashyyyk, and Tatooine, and Hizmanan. But there are pieces missing. Incomplete hyperspace coordinates, corrupted data, and there doesn't seem to be anything indicating where the Star Forge itself might be.
Perhaps those worlds have more clues?
I was thinking that too. This map can't take us to the Star Forge, but I know that Revan and Malak visited Korriban at least once. Perhaps they discovered something more there. They may have found something on each of the other worlds that completed this map. Maybe if we find all the pieces, they'll lead us to the Star Forge, and some way to destroy it.
That sounds like quite a supposition. What if you're wrong?
What if I'm right? We can't ignore this. Finding the Star Forge might very well be the key to defeating the Sith. We must inform the Council of what we've discovered. They must decide our next course of action, though I suspect our task has only just begun.
Alright. There are no items here, no loot, right? No loot. Okay. Before we go speak to the Council, though, we have a family feud to settle. So let's go deal with it. Come on, Bastila, hurry up. So it should just be the next area, right? Really, another Keth Hound? Where do these damn things come from? Yeah, it should just be right here, I guess.
Bastila, did you ever think about joining all the Jedi who were running off to follow Revan and Malak when they went to fight the Mandalorians?
That was nearly 5 years ago. I was still an apprentice. My battle meditation hadn't even manifested itself. Yet even then I had the wisdom to obey the will of the Council. Unlike Revan.
I guess. Still, do you ever wonder if things could have been different? I mean, would Revan and Malak still have been corrupted if the Council had supported them instead of dragging its feet?
Do not blame Revan's corruption on the Council. Your Republic saw only the threat of the Mandalorians, but the wisdom of the Masters saw beyond the immediate threat.
What did they see exactly?
There was something lurking out there. Something that devoured Revan and Malak, and many other Jedi. Had the Council sent us all into the unknown, how many more would have fallen?
So you're saying we should have done nothing? Just let the Mandalorians conquer us unopposed? I mean, the Republic was under attack, and the Order abandoned us.
We did not abandon you. But the Council were not about to throw lives away foolishly. In time, we would have aided you against the Mandalorians. But you couldn't wait. Revan and Malik offered a quicker answer, and the Republic chose to walk the easy path rather than the path of wisdom. Now we see the results all around us. You asked me if I think things could have been different. I know they could have. If Revan had only listened to the Council, millions of innocent people would still be alive.
Yeah, right. And every single one of them would have been speaking Mandalorian. I think we're done here. Let's just get back to the task at hand.
More cat hounds. Cat hounds everywhere. Are these bodies or are they... Well, let's just gather some XP. Let's collect some experience.
Down you go!
Oh, by the way, let me check something. Couldn't I level up my companions? Auto level up. Ah! Okay, no auto level up. I forgot that was an option. Oh, that's Settler. Ichani light armor, cardio package. And I got Cassis's diary. I have found the body of Cassis Sandral. The journal you found on the body tells that he was an amateur archaeologist who was investigating strange ruins across Tatooine. By the wounds on his body, it would seem that he was mauled to death by cat hounds. Oh, so is this Sandral's son that vanished? Interesting. How many experience? Oh, almost. We're almost ready to level. Yeah, I really forgot about the auto level up. And now maybe I could have had some. My companions could have more interesting skills. Maybe there's a mod to reset them. I'll have to check. That would be convenient, especially to select Basilisk powers.
This is private property. By what authority are you trespassing on this estate?
I come on behalf of the Jedi Council. I wish to speak to Alan Matale.
You have come from the Jedi Council. Master Matali wishes to speak with you. I will inform him that you are here. Remain at this location until he arrives.
That was quick. That's a pretty big escort.
My protocol droid tells me you are here on behalf of the Council. I was beginning to think my demands had been ignored, though I think your time would be better spent interrogating the Sandrals as to the whereabouts of my son Shen.
Why are you so certain the Sandrals are to blame?
Many years ago, I brought my family here to Tatooine to escape the crush of humanity on the core worlds. Soon after we settled here, the Sandrals arrived, and they have been a plague upon my house ever since.
Somehow I imagine the story from the Sandrals would sound just about the same, don't you?
The injustices the Sandrals have committed against the Matales are far too numerous to name. But the Council is well aware of our many disputes. Recently I discovered several Sandral droids trespassing on my land.
What were they doing here?
I have no idea what nefarious purpose lay behind their arrival. My own assassination, perhaps? Destruction of my property? Maybe a simple spy mission? I wasn't about to find out. My own security droids destroyed the invaders. Not a single one survived. It was shortly after this incident that Shen, my only son and heir to the Matali estate, vanished. Obviously, Nurik, the unscrupulous head of the Sandral clan, has abducted my son in retaliation for the destruction of his droids.
I shall go and speak to Nurik Sandral.
The only resolution possible is the immediate return of my son. Why does the Council insist on stalling? The life of my son is at stake. Is it possible? Yes, of course. Now I understand. I am a man of the world, Jedi. I know how things are done. I will make a contribution of 1,000 credits to the Council in exchange for rescuing Shen from the Sandrels. I will present the credits directly to you, of course. Whether the Council ever learns of this donation is completely up to you.
The Jedi cannot be bought. I will remain neutral despite your attempted bribe.
Nevertheless, my offer still stands. 1,000 credits for Shen's safe return. Know, however, that I will not sit idly by much longer. Eventually, I will take whatever action is necessary to rescue my son, including razing the entire Sandrel estate.
You would be willing to risk open war over this?
It is the Sandrels who have started this, not I.
And here I thought you would blame us if we failed. It seems everyone is responsible for your actions, except for you.
I don't need to stand here and listen to such impertinence.
I'm impressed, Carth. That interjection was very Jedi-like.
What can I say? You pick up a few things.
I'm afraid Alana's not just making idle threats. He is rash and foolish enough to attempt a full assault on the Sandrel estate. Such action would result in an all-out war between the families.
I've seen men like Alan Matale before. He's so convinced that his hatred is justified, he's prepared to do anything. And if we don't intervene, there will be war.
Until you find Shen, Jedi, we have nothing further to discuss. I suggest you hurry south to their estate, lest I take matters into my own hands.
Oh, level up time. Persuade, let's see, what power. These powers are only available at level 15. Maybe we'll go with Force Aura. See, there's Force Resistance. Offers protection from direct force power attacks of Jedi opponents. This could be useful. I'm not really interested in energy resistance. These affect mind, stun draw, and I believe these would be more useful to a Jedi who would use more force powers. I'm more interested in buffs. Maybe force resistance or force aura, increase my defense. Sure. What's the quickest way to the Sandrel estate? Well, we're right in the middle of this area. Okay, so I'll meet you guys at the Sandrels. Alright, we're here at the Sandrel ground, so let's speak with the Sandrel guy.
This is private property. By what authority are you trespassing on this estate?
I come on behalf of the Jedi Council.
The Council? If you are here because of Shen Matale's disappearance, you are wasting your time. The Sandrels are not involved. This is nothing but a Matale witch hunt.
Cassius Sandrel is dead.
Cassius is dead. Then it is as we feared. You should speak to Nureg yourself. He will want to question you on the details of the son's death. Nureg left orders he was not to be disturbed, but given the circumstances, I will make an exception. Go into the main hall. Nureg will meet with you there.
Okay, we can get inside this time.
I have been informed by my protocol droid that you have news about my son Cassius.
Your son Cassius is dead. I have seen his body.
Cassius is dead? I was afraid of this. Yet in my heart I knew it must be true. What happened to my son?
He was killed by Cath hounds while exploring the Dantooine ruins.
Cath hounds? I was so certain the Matale family was to blame. But this changes nothing. My own son is dead. Why should I shed one tear about the disappearance of my bitter enemy's son?
Typical. Anything to continue the feud which has become so customary to you people.
I must ask you something, though it is difficult for me. My son had a diary, his private, personal thoughts. Now that he is gone, I have nothing else to remember him by. Please, the diary means more to me than it ever could to you. I will give you 100 credits for its return.
Here is a diary, Nurik, but you may keep your money. I need no reward for this task.
I thank you for this. The diary is all I have left of my son. We have nothing further to discuss. Please, leave me to my grief.
But what about Shen?
You are here from the council, are you not? Looking for Shen Matale?
Who are you?
My name is Rahasia. Nurik is my father. He has not been himself since Cassis disappeared. He is mad with grief, and he is convinced the Matales are responsible. He's not thinking rationally.
Does this have anything to do with what happened to Shen?
My father is a good man. When my mother died, he raised me and my brother by himself. He loves his children, and we love him. I just don't want you to judge him too harshly.
I only want to find Shen Matale.
You must understand that father has been under a terrible strain. I have no wish to disobey him, but there are matters where even my father's authority is not absolute.
Please tell me what has happened.
My father has kidnapped Shen Matale. He is holding him prisoner here in the compound. He feels this is a way to get back at the Matales, a way to get even for the disappearance of my brother Cassis.
I see. Well, there is the answer we seek. The Jedi Council should be informed of this at once.
You don't think that perhaps there's more to look at here, do you? That maybe everything isn't what it appears?
Of course not. It seems very simple to me. The Council must be allowed to decide the next step.
No. Since Cassis went missing, my father has become unstable. He might hurt him if you do that. He no longer even cares if the Matales are responsible for what happened to Cassis. I'm afraid my father will simply kill Shen out of a mad, misguided lust for vengeance.
Why are you telling me all this?
Shen is an innocent victim in all this. My father is not a bad man, but his grief has driven him to madness. He must be stopped. Please, find Shen and rescue him before my father does something he will regret forever. I would take you to the prison, but I cannot let my father see me with you. Take this key. It will open an unguarded door at the rear of the estate. You and Shen can make your escape through there. There are many security droids guarding the halls. Please hurry. You are Shen's only hope.
Why do you care about Shen?
Shen and I, we have been taught by our families to hate each other, just for being related to our fathers. But I met Shen alone one day in the city, away from his father, and Shen was so charming, so sweet. He didn't care at all that I was a Sandral. He just accepted me for who I was, with no reservations. We talked and met again over months and fell in love. My brother Cassis met him too, and they were beginning to become friends. But then this whole mess had to happen. Please find Shen and free him. You are my only hope.
Alright. So unguarded door at the rear of the estate, right? Let's infiltrate this compound. I can't change party members unless I go back to the Ebonhawk. Oh no, I can. Let's get T3. Might be useful for the infiltration. Security room.
Yes?
Just what I wanted. Oh, my companions have leveled up. KT3. Computer use, repair, and security. And awareness. Oh, I don't have enough points. Class skill, class. These are all cross-class. Yeah, it's the same with the recommended. And Bastila. Yeah, this is fine. Awareness and treat injury. She can get I don't really like throw lightsaber, but well, now we have it. She has the Sybil droid. Let's get Stasis. I have some buffing powers for myself, and she could use powers to well, to disable things, to not to disable things, to for crowd control. Can corrupt patrol droids, targeting programs. I don't feel like wasting spikes on that. We are here. Get rid of these guys. Repair room. Storage room. I don't need the schematics.
What?
Okay, let's explore this place. Oh, there are some remains. There are a bunch of doors here. Oh, this leads to the main... yeah, to the main hall. So I doubt those will open. Oh, it's Shen Matale. Okay. Just stay there for a little bit, Shen. Just robbing this place. Sonic rifle, response package, the light scan visor, nothing, some remains. Just some random stuff. Nothing. Ah, I got the prison key. Didn't even need to unlock that door.
Please find Shen and rescue their...
Yeah. Just give me all your stuff and I'll get out of your way. This is all... oh, I looted this already. I guess we're done then. Oh, did I loot these? Guess I did. Alright, where is Shen? Shen? I forgot where you were. Ah, there you are.
Who are you? What do you want with me? Are you working for my father?
I'm here to rescue you, Shen.
Rescue me? No. I won't leave. It's too dangerous.
I'll protect you, Shen. Let's go.
It's not my own safety I'm concerned about. I'm worried about the fate of Nurik's daughter, Rahasia. She's been trying to convince her father to release me ever since I was captured. If I escape, Nurik will think Rahasia is to blame. Nurik is insane with grief over the loss of his son, Cassus. If I leave with you, it is Rahasia who will suffer. I cannot allow that.
What if we take Rahasia with us?
If you can convince Rahasia to escape with us, I will accompany you. Though I do not know if she'd be willing to turn her back on her home and family. Who could imagine a Sandral doing such a thing for the sake of a Matali? But if she will not go, then I too shall stay. I would rather face my own death than have her face her father's wrath because I escaped.
I'll go speak to Rahasia.
Thank you. I wish you luck.
Ah, this would all be so easy if I was Darkseid. And the Jedi wonder why why members of their order keep falling to the dark side. It's just easier. Instead of rescuing, you would just bring this guy by force. You would just kill people instead of dealing with them. Yeah, a lot easier. So Rahesia,
What are you doing here? Have you found Shen yet?
I'm trying to rescue Shen, but he won't leave without you, Rahesia.
Shen can be so stubborn sometimes. If one of the security droids sees me wandering the halls, Father will get suspicious. I can't risk it, but I know Shen would rather die than leave me here alone to face the wrath of my father. Tell Shen I will meet you outside the gates. I will wait as long as I can, but you must hurry.
All right. Oh, this is locked. All right. All right, Shen, it's done.
Back. Have you spoken to Rahesia?
Yes, she promised she would meet us outside the
I
gates.
pray she is not just telling me what I want to hear, but I will have to take that chance. Hurry then, we must not keep Rahesia waiting.
Shen, you're safe.
Rahesia! Well, thank goodness you managed to escape.
It was all thanks to this kind Jedi that we managed to get this far at all. I thank you, Jedi, for all that you have done for us.
It was no problem.
No, we know that you must have gone to great personal risk to get us out of the Sandral estate undetected.
I wouldn't say undetected. I mean, I destroyed a bunch of droids. No reward is necessary.
But surely we can...
Well, here comes trouble. And more trouble.
There you are, Shen.
Father!
Mr. Matale,
Rahesia!
Father.
Mr. Sandral!
Nurik!
Alan!
I knew this was all your doing. I knew you had captured my son.
You had taken my Cassus from me long before that. You started it.
I don't want to hear any of your excuses. Now I will get revenge for your transgressions.
You two just need to calm down.
Please listen to him, Father.
Why should I listen to the Jedi? All you want is to remain with that Sandral harlot.
My daughter is not a harlot, Matale dog!
Both of you calm down now.
We are trying to be reasonable here, of course. We are sensible people, after all. But our children are being so stubborn.
If Shen would just understand that he has to do what I want, this would all be solved easily.
Shen is capable of making decisions on his own.
But he is my son. I don't want to lose him.
And I won't let my daughter go with him.
Children grow up and leave eventually.
My little Rahesia.
Father!
I don't know why we fight like this. We got along in the beginning, didn't we, Alan?
I don't know how you can think of that when we have our children trying to go away together.
Well, it wouldn't be so bad, would it? Shen seems to genuinely care for my Rahesia. He might be a good husband for her someday.
As much as I may dislike it, I think I see it too.
I knew you two could see reason.
I suppose I might be convinced to see that Sandral girl with my son, if she is loyal to him. But I don't trust you a centimeter farther, old man. Your daughter may treat Shen well, but you will never see them. They will live with me.
Of course not, you pompous old windbag. They'll be living with me.
Why don't you compromise?
I will not have them set foot in a Sandral household.
They shall not live with the Matales.
Then you propose to buy us a new house, do you?
Oh, well, yes, actually, that sounds like a good idea.
I'm surprised. That does sound like a good idea.
We should discuss this more.
Thank you, Master Jedi, for bringing us together and getting our parents to accept us.
We will praise you to the Council for what you have done and name our children after you.
Thank you again. We will remember you always.
Finally, this is done. Oh, and what do you know, just in time for the end of the episode. Where is... Oh, I was looking for Karth, but I had T3 instead. Yeah, so time to end the episode. Thank you guys for watching. Hope you enjoyed another episode of Knights of the Old Republic. And I will see you all next time.